What's up, YouTube? Welcome back. Doing some camping, fishing trip. All right, guys, we're getting everything set up. I got my chest strap on because it's easier. I got my little tent set up. Got my hammock up there. I set everything up. Trying to make it happen. I think we're gonna go do a little fishing for a little bit. It's really windy out there, like super windy. So I think we're gonna stay in these little coves and around, mess around a little bit. I'm already tired from running around doing all this. I went to like 4 different spots. I finally decided on this one. It's small and I'm sleeping in a ditch line, but it's like everywhere I'd go would be either too steep, dead trees. Like one had a perfect spot over there that had a huge dead tree in it. So I was like, no, I ain't going there. So, all right, guys, let's go fishing. Go catch a fish. Maybe we'll catch something to eat it. I don't know what we'll do. We got a day. We're only gonna be here for the night, but I'll be around tomorrow maybe. I don't know. Just wanted to run out and do a quick camping trip, catch some fish, hang out, get away from myself. Pretty much that's it, guys. Let's go fishing. We're just gonna fish around, see how it goes. Trying to find a place back in here. I ain't been in here in a long time. Trying to get my camera. I got the chest mount on. I don't know if that's better or worse. I'm just gonna start off and try to put a fish in the boat. Throw this little rebel crawfish pattern thing here. Throw this for a little bit. Switch it up. Maybe try to target some bass this evening. It's cool. Trying to get some bigger bass today. I'd like to start off just catching something. Trying to get something in the boat. There's something right off the bat. Feels pretty good. Feels pretty good. Keep it out of the tree. There's a big old gill. That's a big gill right there. Big old bluegill. Heck yeah. Oh shoot. There we go. Oh, well, he came out. These fish in here, they just go. They don't want to sit still for nothing. I got him off there, but as soon as he got off there, he just wanted to get gone. Darn it, man. I'm going to try to catch some little gills here in a little bit, guys. That way I can use them for bait later for some, maybe catch us a flathead or something out here. There's some big cat. Ooh, yeah, get that log all heated up. There's some nice size flatheads and stuff in here if you can get them. There's some pretty good ones. Shaky head down here. That looks like a dank spot for a bass to be hanging out. Alright, well, we'll switch back and forth between that. See if we ever catch anything with it. Fish in this little rebel crawl. Oh shoot, that thing jammed it. Man, that bluegill just smashed it. He come up and just tried to annihilate it. Got side hooked. Hook in the side. Might keep him for bait for later. Situated. He popped off there. There we go. I got him. Now I'm mushing towards the trees here. I'm all sorts of jacked now. Boat motor's caught up. We're all over the place. I gotta get my sea legs about me. Gotta get my sea legs about me. Fished a little while longer and I decided to move across the lake here to do some just do some bass fishing for a little while. But in the process of doing so, I must have unhooked the audio cable, and it was just unhooked enough that some video clips from now on have audio and some don't, which doesn't make any sense, but it was just loose enough that sometimes it would record and sometimes it wouldn't, and sometimes it clicks. But unfortunately that's just the case. I wasn't going to make this video, but I thought, well, I have all this footage, I might as well. But I appreciate y'all guys for watching this. Let's continue on. Let's see if we can catch a couple of bass. Guys, the audio on the video was just so bad. I can't believe I messed that. I don't know how. That's the first time I've ever done that. So now from now on, I'll keep an eye on it. But I went across the other side of the lake here, and I'm just running around. There's a ton of bait fish. There's a spring that comes out of the mountain on this end, and the water's real clear here, which most of the lake is really clear anyway. But there's always a ton of little bait fish in here, and it seems like there's always a lot of bass in here. There's a lot of brush in this area. It's real deep, and what I'm doing is I'm using that bait from Mystery Tackle. It's the Exide, I think is what it was, that crankbait. It's like 5 to 6 foot diving crankbait, and what I'm doing is just bouncing off the top of all the logs and stuff, all the wood. There's so much timber in the water. You can see it there, and I had a big bass swing out of there and missed it. He's probably looked like about a 3-pounder, and that would have been super fun because I know he was a little spot. He's probably about 2.5, 3 pounds, and he would have been a blast to catch. But I end up missing him. But what I'm doing is just running this area, just throwing this square bill and just bouncing off stuff, looking for that bite. It's real good to have shaky heads in this area, but I forgot my shaky head, so I had no shaky heads. So again, I throw over in this other little area here, and I caught one, and he popped off. So that's the story of my day. It seemed like with this trip, it's like everything that could happen just seems like it went wrong. It's unfortunate that some of this video, I think some is good and some is not, and I have to talk over it. But I appreciate y'all guys for watching this video. If you make it this far, I really appreciate it. I wasn't going to make it, but I decided to anyway, just due to the fact that, well, why not? But all right, guys, let's keep on keeping on. Guys, I just kept on fishing, but it's unfortunate that the audio is so horrible. I think most of the rest of the video, it's either like not there or there. I don't know. It just is what it is. But I appreciate y'all guys for watching this. But right here, I'm fishing this point, and I'm coming around, and it's weird because I got a hit, and then I got another hit, and it was just weird. It's like the fish just gave up. So I was like, is there a fish on or not? I kind of thought I was hung on a piece of wood. It didn't make no sense. It's like as soon as he hit and pulling him up, he just quit fighting. But he was a very big bass. He's probably like 1/2 pound or so. He just had no fight in him. He didn't fight at all. He fought for about 2 seconds. Like, I felt him hit, and that was about it. So that was just kind of crazy. But you can see there I'm using that lure from Mystery Tackle Box. It actually had a lot of hits that day. Actually, it's kind of crazy. I missed like 2 or 3 that I didn't even... You can't even see them on camera, and the audio's bad, so I didn't even put them in. So I had a lot of hits back in this cove. But not a very big bass, just a little guy. I was happy to touch him. It was like all the bass I had hits, but they were like short strikes, and I just wasn't landing them. But he's mangled up a little bit. He'd seen his time. He's a really weird color, but you can tell how much he matches the water. But yeah, guys, we just keep on fishing. But I appreciate y'all guys for watching this video, even though it's like garbage and me talking through pretty much the whole thing. But I appreciate y'all guys, and let's just keep on keeping on. All right, guys? All right, guys. It's been a pretty uneventful day. I've done some fishing. We missed out on a few different decent bass. There's been a lot of people on the lake. We've had a lot of wind, a lot of boat traffic. Sitting on the front of this boat, it's not a very wide boat, so sitting out on the main lake as boats go by, it's pretty hairy. So I've been staying in these back places. But I missed a few bass, caught one little bass, caught a few fish, not so bad. Not the best though, really. We're gonna fill up there. Well, I'm already doing it right now. I'm filling up the live well. Got a few bluegill in there already. Kind of circulating the water for them. I think I'm gonna use a fly rod, catch a couple more bluegill, and I think that's it, guys. We're gonna do some catfishing and chill for a little bit. Let the sun go down a little bit. Maybe I'll go back out a little bit more. Do a little catfishing. Relax for a minute. Drink me a soda. Look at this air well. Let's look at this thing real quick. Got my air ready to go in here. Keeping those fish alive in there. I just been running off and on here and there. I had to re-screw this. I moved my seat forward that way I could move this, but I figured with the air, I don't know if I'm gonna close those holes up or not. You can't really see them when the seat's down, but I do need to get stainless steel washers. Other than that, I mean, those seats, they're pretty good to go. I need to get me a pressure washer and really pressure wash this carpet. And I think I can get a lot of the stains and stuff out of it. But yeah, guys, we're gonna catch a few more bluegill. And that's pretty much it. We got 3 or 4 in there now. I'm gonna catch 3 or 4 more and call it a night with a bluegill. That should be enough. We can use hot dogs. I forgot my other catfish rod. I got one of my catfish rods and I forgot the other one. So I may rig up that worm rod, that bass rod over there, and I'll figure something out. Maybe I'll run 2 rods. All that good stuff. Let's get this aerator off. But All right, guys, I'm gonna throw a fly rod around here. There's probably tons of bluegill. We're just looking for little bluegill are the best, really. Try to catch this flathead, throw some hot dogs out there. Maybe we'll catch a catfish. That water's deep out there. Runs off to about 55, 60 feet off in the center. And it goes off pretty sharp, a lot of rock out there. And there's some catfish in here. So while we're chilling tonight, might as well do some catfishing. All right, guys, let's catch a few bluegill. They hang out at these camp spots too, because everybody like feeds them and stuff. Gives them hot dog buns and whatnot. So they just kind of hang around here and get fat. Hang around and get fat. Hang around and get fat. Really, honestly, you don't need very big ones. I think the little ones do really well. Kind of over that sun, I'm not gonna lie. I'll be glad when it settles down. I've been up here since, feels good when it goes behind a cloud. I'm like, yes, we got a lot of sun today. Ooh, I'm on, I didn't even know it. I'm sitting there looking at my skin. I got me a monkey fish, look at that thing. Look how feisty that thing is. You think he weighed 100 pounds. These are perfect size bluegill. I'll throw some of these, I'll cut their guts, throw them out there. I may throw a live one. I do better on dead ones though, I don't know. Seems like I do better when they're dead than I do when they're alive. Pretty much everything will eat them. Throw them in the live well. We'll get a few. Keep them in the live well. That way if I don't use many, I'll just let them go. It'll cool off in a little bit. As long as I give them enough air here and there, cut that on and recirculate, they'll be just fine. Well, after that, I caught a few bluegill, and then I decided I needed some wood because the area that I was camping in, anywhere where there's just boat access, they pick wood clean. There's like no wood. So I knew where another spot was over here to where no normal boats can get to, and it's normally car camping, but you have to drive so high on the mountain or around the mountain and then walk so far to it that people don't go to it that much. I made a video there last year, I think it was, the first of last year. Might have been the year before. I can't remember, but I can link it here. But yeah, I'll just go over there and I'm going to gather some wood in the boat and head back to the campsite. All right, guys. There's one. Oh, we got a big bluegill. Big old bluegill, guys. Big bluegill. Let's get a hold of him here. Grabbing him like a... These fish are super feisty. Bluegills, not bluegills. All of them. Super feisty. Bluegill, let's see if we can keep a hold of him without dropping him. Pretty bluegill, let's let him go. See you later, buddy. Alright, guys, we've just been fishing around. We went back to the campsite for a minute. I come back over here to try to find some wood, actually. And I decided to fish a little bit because all this looks pretty good. It's real shallow in here. So, see if we can't catch some fish. Already caught one little bluegill, but that ain't too bad bluegill. Fire smells good. I know y'all can't smell that fire, but I smell it. I'm ready to get me some wood so I can make me a fire. Cook me up something to eat. I'm hungry. Stand up for a minute. Might as well be easier to get around. Y'all can get a kind of bird's eye what I see. I'm gonna rig up a better setup for my head strap because it just, I think the videos come out better on the head. It's awkward wearing one of those things, but I've seen people get hats, so maybe I'll try to get me a hat. Wear a hat. Try to get me a hat. I do know this. It's deeper over here. There's a little drop off, so I might get a fish. Oh, that might have been a false alarm. See, to come up here to this spot by car, that's a long drive, and you gotta walk way back in here to get to this place. All these places on boats, it's harder to get wood, so I figure if I come to the place where most boats don't come up in here, nor do many people walk all the way, want to walk all the way back here to camp. Maybe, just maybe, I can get some wood. Because all the places where everybody brings boats, they just scavenge it out. Let's see if I can this thing around for a second. Bound to catch something up in here. Bound to catch something. Would have seen a big fish swim around the bank right there. There's something. We got a bass. Man, look at that thing fought. That's just a whopper of a bluegill. Good Lord. The size of that thing. Son of a bunny. Man, that's a big bluegill. Goodness gracious. Thing's bigger than my hand. Damn, that is a big gill. Look at the size of that thing. He's up there bathing in this. Thing's got a mouth like a sheep's head. Man, that's a big gill. Sorry guys, I didn't get to show them that much, but these fish they're warm and they're wild and they're ready to go. Man, that was a big bluegill though. I was like, my goodness. What a fighter that thing was. Made it to the spot to where I knew I would get wood. I'd camped here before, made a video in the past, but knowing how far it was to drive up there and the fact you couldn't get a regular boat in there, I knew there would be wood there. So I went up there, dug around. For some reason, I have no audio during this. I have no idea why. But actually, during this part, I was talking about how careful in these areas where these fallen trees, you got to be careful for timber rattlers and copperheads. Love landing in this area, so you got to be extra careful, especially being by yourself or with people anytime. But yeah, guys, I pretty much just filled the boat up with wood. It was that simple, and headed back to camp. So guys, let's just get it. Look at all that wood I got. All right, guys. Stranded out here for weeks. Been living off fish heads and worm poop. I don't know what I'm talking about. Well, I guess after I caught that bluegill and I got out to get that wood, I have no audio on anything else. I recorded lots of stuff, but really it has no audio, so it's kind of hard to talk over something that I was already talking over. Like this part, I was talking about that jet boil, and I brought some stew, and I started a fire. I got my catfishing rods out there. But I fished for quite a while catfishing that night and got nothing. I didn't get absolutely nothing. And it was kind of uneventful because I had a bear come down about 11 o'clock and I could not run him off. Like, he would not leave. And he kind of spooked me out. And I'll let y'all see that video because I recorded during that period of time. So I'll go ahead and jump to that real quick. Looking pretty on point. 10 up there. Don't have a lot of light. Sun is slowly disappearing. Trying to catch some fish. Working on it. Looking good, dog. Looking good. Looking all right. Looking good. Well, guys, I'm a little on the shook side. I'm not gonna lie, I had a big bear just come down here and he just trotted down here. I was over there watching my line, just chilling. Actually thinking about going to bed because I ain't really got nothing. Listen, I fired a shot and he didn't run away. He just turned and walked off in there. He's up there walking around. I can hear him. He's an old bear. He's a big one too. I might call it a night. I might go home. I normally don't leave in the woods. I don't, get scared of stupid stuff. But I don't mess around with bears. Especially when you fire and they don't run. See, this side of this lake up here is a bear sanctuary. So they bring trouble bears, but I ain't never really had any problems. I mean, I've seen a few. I mean, I've always seen bears up here, but I ain't never had that one act like this one. He's up there listening. I think I'm going, guys. I think I'm gonna go. I'm a little shook. I seen him. He walked right down here, right near the lantern down there. I don't know if y'all can see that, but I got to go. I don't mess with bears, not like that. Not ones that aren't scared of gunshots. Normally you shoot a gun, the bear will run. That bear just turned around and walked off in the woods. That's got me nervous. All right, guys. I appreciate y'all for watching these videos. I might make an update video when I get back to the car or something like that. I hate to leave, but I ain't. I'm tired of talking. I'm gonna go, guys. I'll see y'all guys later. See y'all.